Hey, what's up guys, Nick here. Today I've got a very interesting video for all of you about Halo Infinite Battle Pass. If you didn't know, all of this month IGN are basically doing a deep dive into Halo Infinite, showing us the game in a way that we haven't seen thus far. The other day they showed us gameplay on a map called Streets, which was really cool. Fortunately, the gameplay wasn't that good, but you know, we still got to see the map, which is most important. Well, today they are now showing off the Battle Pass, giving us a lot of information on it that we have not got before, and also giving us a brief look at what to expect from it. So in today's video, I thought I would go over all this information and kind of share it with all of you. I also quickly want to mention, I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded in so long. Your boy has been very sick. It's not, you know, the C word. I did get a cold though. I have been down with a cold for over a week. It's been absolutely awful. And just today, thankfully, I feel a little bit more energetic. I don't feel absolutely terrible. I feel mildly bad, but not like I'm dying. So if you do want to drop a like on this video and possibly subscribe, I would really appreciate it. After a week plus of not uploading, feels kind of weird to be back, but here we are. So without further ado, let's jump into this IGN article and see what this Battle Pass is all about. So right off the bat, they talk about the Battle Pass and how they realize that gamers play more than one game. A problem with Battle Passes in games nowadays are that they kind of try and claim all of your attention. It's basically impossible to focus on multiple games that have multiple Battle Passes because you're just never going to be able to beat them. With Infinite though, you're not going to have that problem. Battle Passes are something that are not going to claim every inch of your attention. It's not going to take all of your time away from other games that you might be interested in playing. This already is such a huge plus for Infinite. It's going to be the only game that I want to play, but say for example, I don't know, I want to go on vacation or I want to play another game that has just come out for a week. Infinite isn't going to punish me. The way it's not going to punish me is the Battle Pass is never going to go away. It's always going to be there. So once you purchase that Battle Pass, you have it forever. If you play the Master Chief Collection or understand how that system works at all, basically every season a new Battle Pass comes out and you have them forever. You can go back to them whenever you want. You can start unlocking stuff whenever you want. So say you're a brand new player today, you can go back to the first Battle Pass, you can go to the 5th one, you can go to the latest one, you can focus on whatever. And I think this system is so pro player, it is so pro community, and is very nice. So hopefully other games start taking this approach to Battle Passes going forward. But they do mention the price of the Battle Pass. It seems it's going to be $10 per Battle Pass. I think that is very reasonable for what you get from them. But what do you actually get from a Battle Pass? We will find that out a little bit later on. But they actually have some quick points that I will lay out to all of you here. You can only have one Battle Pass active at a time, meaning your chosen Battle Pass is the one gaining experience you earn as you play. You can switch which Battle Pass is active whenever you want. The Battle Pass from the test flights is not representative of what we'll see in the final Battle Pass. You guys can try and count how many times I've said Battle Pass in this video and drop a comment down below. About every quarter of the Battle Pass will have a legendary cosmetic in it. Legendary rated cosmetics will be character canon related or a new type of customization object with special attributes or effects. Ooh, sounds special. Event rewards are separate from the Battle Pass. Some very exciting stuff there. So then they jump into what we can expect from the Season 1 Battle Pass itself. It is going to be called Heroes of Reach. That automatically has me very excited because I absolutely love Reach. The multiplayer can be mildly frustrating, but overall I love the aesthetic of Reach, so I'm very interested to see what they bring with this. But along with that, they do have a bit of a teaser image here showing off the Battle Pass to kind of show us a glimpse of what could possibly be in it. As you can see at the bottom of the image, we have quite a few rewards here. We can see a lot of Noble Team, we can see a lot of recognizable helmets, but we can also see some new interesting stuff. We have what is called a death effect that is basically a Spartan. So I assume once you die, you'll burst into flames and just kind of fade away, which sounds absolutely horrible, and I am very excited to see that in-game. We also have the Superintendent, which I assume is an AI, so I'm very excited about that. And then we have some armor effects. We have like the cool wings on the side of the shoulders. We have the flaming helmet. And then we have this ball of fire on the bottom right, and I have no idea what this ball of fire could possibly be, but I'm sure we will find out. I thought initially it was going to be like a flaming helmet, but The flaming helmet is literally right next to it. But not gonna lie, the first thing I thought whenever I saw all these Noble team members sitting here, maybe I can recreate my Noble team series. I'm sure a lot of you have potentially seen my Noble team series that I did back on Halo 5. So now that we have a way to actually play as all these characters in Infinite, I'm just saying, it could be brought back. It could be a thing once again. So after that image, they talk about armor cores. Armor cores are something that people have been struggling to understand and grasp what they actually are. So I'm going to read here how they describe armor cores and basically tell you what they are. As expected, with the season title of Heroes of Reach, the first armor core will feature Halo Reach customization options. Think of armor cores as the base of an armor in which all corresponding armor of that type fits. For instance, every player in Halo Infinite multiplayer will get a Mark 7 armor core. This means all customization options, shoulders, helmets, visors, knee pads, and more made for the Mark 7 model will be swapped onto their Spartan so long as that specific core is equipped. The Battle Pass is an opportunity to unlock the Mark 5 and customization options for it. So basically what I get from this is that all of the Halo Reach Spartans will be put into one specific armor core. And with this armor core, you can mix and match all of these different characters. So say you want George's chest piece, but you want Emil's knives, but you want Kat's helmet, you're going to be able to mix and match and make your ultimate Noble team member, which I think is really, really cool. My only worry with armor cores is that I'm not going to be able to mix and match whatever armor I want. So say I want to mix and match a Mark 7 helmet with something super classic. Is that going to clash? Is it not going to work? I assume not. This might be a way to stop objects from actually colliding and looking very messy. You know, I don't know how that all works, but I'm sure there's a technical reason for that. That's just my one issue, but altogether, I actually think armor cores sound like a pretty solid idea. They also mention armor prosthetics, which is basically having a prosthetic arm or a leg, which I absolutely love. I love inclusion. I love as many people being represented within games as possible. They say that they worked with in-house veterans and an organization called Limitless to make sure that the prosthetics were represented as properly as they possibly could be. So hats off to 343 for this, because they didn't have to do it, but I think it is such a cool idea. After this, they go on to talk about other rewards we can expect from the Battle Pass, and they mention death effects. This is a callback to Halo Reach's customization and other new armor effects. They also mention that there's going to be a thing called armor kits. They say while many of Noble Team's cosmetics can be earned throughout the Battle Pass, you'll need to unlock a special kit to look almost exactly like a member of Noble Team. We may be playing as Spartan Forge, where Noble Team was mostly made up of Spartan 3s, besides George, who is a Spartan 2. Yeah, I know my lore, what of it? But it's basically as close as we can possibly get to playing as Noble Team in Halo multiplayer. They do say that there are going to be certain things that won't be in the Battle Pass. For example, uncharacteristic emotes. So you're trying to tell me that we won't have Master Chief dabbing. That's it. I'm not getting the game. I don't care anymore. They say we struggle a lot with dance moves for Spartans. We feel that more traditional players would reject Master Chief flossing. The idea that is so cursed. However, personal AI can go crazy. After that, they go on to talk about weekly challenges and event rewards, so we'll dive into this a bit. New customization options aren't solely earnable through the Battle Pass or purchasable in the store. Playing the campaign will also earn players new cosmetic items, and players can also earn a weekly reward called the Capstone by completing all weekly challenges. Okay, this is something I've needed back in Halo for the longest time. Give me objectives, give me weekly reasons to hop on the game instead of just mindlessly playing in the game. And the fact that we can hop into the campaign and actually unlock cosmetics by playing the story mode, beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love to hear it. The challenge system was available during the Halo Infinite test flight and has since undergone some changes based on player feedback. Hey, that's us. The flights existed for a reason, and it's actually going into effect. You love to see it. They say it was important for them to ensure that challenges are straightforward and are something players actually want to accomplish. Very good point. I don't want to be doing a challenge that I just don't care about whatsoever. That would suck. They say the team monitors stats regarding which daily and weekly challenges players don't complete or opt to re-roll. Then those are phased out to make room for challenges for a trending weapon or tactic. So basically what this means, if there's a challenge that people don't seem to care about, they'll just basically roll that one out. They'll stop doing that one. So then they'll bring in a new challenge that is around a weapon that is being used a lot, or maybe there's a certain strategy. Maybe people are getting a lot of sticky grenade kills or something like that. Maybe you'll be able to challenge around that. That's just an example, but you get my point. Their goal is to make players feel like they're able to earn constant XP for their battle passes or work towards weekly capstone rewards without forcing themselves to play in unfavorable ways. They also mentioned at launch we have the challenge system that fuels the battle pass and the event system. Events go live every few weeks. They're unfortunately being a little bit quiet on event details right now. This could be something like a community challenge. Maybe if the community earns a combined like 5 million kills in 1 week, we unlock something or something like that. I don't know. That could be totally wrong, but that'll be awesome. They do mention though that each event will have its own free event pass. This is one of the few time reward systems in multiplayer that will not include a paid track. So basically, you don't have to pay for this one, which is a win-win situation. You get a special playlist and you get a new reward track for each event. That's 2 weeks for an event and 1 week for the fracture, but the fracture comes back every month and it saves your progress. This is what I'm saying about 343 being very player focused. Say you don't have enough time to finish the fractured event in one sitting, well, it'll come back, you'll have more opportunities to complete it because it does save your progress, which is amazing. They talk about the UROI armor and how it is actually unlocked. This is of course a fracture event unlock. You do this by completing the fracture event. I absolutely love the idea of these. I'm in the boat where I don't think every bit of Spartan armor needs to be 100% serious. Hayabusa is a prime example of this. The UROI armor is basically a next level to this, so fractures, I think, have so much potential. Obviously, I don't want weird clowns running about Halo Infinite multiplayer, but, you know, get a little bit weird with it. I'm okay with that. They then end by saying the battle pass system is just a small part of the overall ecosystem for a season. So all in all, I think the battle pass system in this game sounds pretty amazing, and it sounds like we're gonna have a lot to do always. We're gonna have the battle pass, we're gonna have weekly challenges, we're gonna have events, we're gonna have capstone challenges, we're gonna have the fracture events. I feel like it's gonna be almost overwhelming as a Halo player because we've been used to having not that much. The MCC seasons were kind of like a big slap out of nowhere because we were so used to basically nothing. It's gonna be weird that my main game is something that I actually have to grind and unlock stuff for, because when it comes to MCC, I unlock the entire season immediately every single time. So I'm stoked to have a game where every week or every 2 weeks or whatever, I'm gonna have something new to do, and I am so ready for it. You already know that I'm gonna have every bit of armor and everything else unlocked every single season. I'm just not gonna have anything left to the dust. But if you guys are excited about this battle pass, let me know what you think down in the comments, and let me know if you want me to cover more of this IGN stuff going into the future. We're getting closer and closer to the release of this game every single day, and I am so excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like down below if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're brand new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!